Yo, if you're currently in a lock-in season in your life, what do I mean by a lock-in season? You're waking up earlier, you're cutting out the distractions, you're staying in on the weekends, staying up later at night, working on your craft, educating yourself, doing research, and doing everything in your power so this way you can get ahead in your life. You see your friends or other people on social media out there living their best lives, and something deep down in you knows that, yo, I'm fully capable of doing that as well. But then when you look at your life, you're not necessarily where you want to be yet. You want to get your body right because you know when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, it's only going to play a domino effect into everything that you do. You want to achieve financial freedom. So this way you can live the life that you want and not have finances and bills be the reason why you can't do something. You want to show your friends, your family, your loved ones, including yourself, the life that we all deserve. And you want to pour into those that you love most. Because up to this point of your life, you felt as though you've been a burden. Maybe you've made some progress so far. You got a glimpse of what is possible. You got a taste of what success might look like. But you still feel as though you don't have much to back up your efforts yet. You've been busting your ass day in and day out, maybe for a few days, a few weeks, maybe even for a few months now. But every single night when you go to bed, you're constantly consumed with the doubts, the overwhelm. Yo, is this even gonna work out? Am I even meant out for this? Yo, full transparency, that was me when I first started my lock-in journey. Back in 2020, during the 2020 pandemic. During that time, I was 30 pounds overweight, thousands in debt, was relying on drugs and stimulants just to chase that next dopamine hit. And I legit did not know where my life was headed. I had all these goals, all of these big dreams, but I was always consumed with all of the doubt, my limiting beliefs, and if I was even capable of turning these dreams into reality. As someone who's gotten myself out of that hole and has completely transformed my life over the course of the last 5 years, I can tell you this one thing, my friend. Those doubts, those limiting beliefs, that inner voice that is constantly questioning if this is even possible will always be there. I know it sounds hella contradictory because it's like, yo, when I'm in the best shape of my life, if I have financial freedom, if I'm able to live the lifestyle that I want with my loved ones, with the people I care most about, no, there won't be any worries. I'll be living my dream life, but that feeling won't ever just disappear. Especially if you're someone that is goal-driven like me. You have huge aspirations, massive dreams of what your life could look like. Your brain is always gonna want more. And with every single level that you get to, there's always gonna be a next level, which is completely okay. I'm not saying this to discourage you, but to give you hope that, yo, you can literally do whatever the fuck you wanna do. Over the last 5 years, what has really helped me manage the doubts, the overwhelm, my limiting beliefs is something that I've been doing religiously every single weekend. And that is a check-in with myself. You see, it's so easy to get caught up with the grind. Doing more, locking in, staying on the grind. But there's a huge difference between just grinding versus intentionally grinding. You can be busting your ass day in and day out, being productive, which feels good because it's like, yo, I'm making moves. But if you ain't auditing your actions and your outcomes, all you're really doing is mental masturbation, hoping it will take you somewhere one day. The rest of this video that you're watching right now is a snippet of my check-in process with myself every single weekend. And this exercise has completely transformed the way that I view my goals, the way that I view my grind, and has allowed me to continuously make progress throughout my journey. And the best part of it all, there's no ceilings to this game. We didn't start this game to finish the game. We started this game so that we can continue playing and living up to all of our goals and dreams that we can possibly set up here. You know you were meant out for more. You know you're capable of way more. You knew you were put here not just for an average human experience. Start implementing this check-in process, which honestly takes 5 minutes out of your day. 5 minutes out of your week, and watch how much more clarity that you have with your goals. Watch how much more focused you are on a day-to-day basis, and watch how much more intention that you bring into every single day, which continuously produces results in your life. If you want to have a slight edge, then you need to spend intentional time reflecting and auditing where you're headed. You see, it's so easy to get caught up in doing more. I'm even guilty of this myself. Yo, I need to work more, I need to grind more, I need to hustle more. And it's so easy to correlate doing more and working harder to more results or better results, which is true right from the start, until you start seeing diminishing returns. Yo, you can be busting your ass day in and day out, working 10, 12, 14, 16-hour days and not see any results. If you're doing the wrong task, if you're focusing all your time and energy on distractions, but how would you know that if you're not reflecting and auditing where you're headed? What I want you to do every single weekend, take 5 to 10 minutes out of your day. I know you're already busy. I know you already have a lot going on. All we need is 5 to 10 minutes. Pick whenever you want to do this. Maybe that's Saturday, Sunday, maybe that's the morning, maybe that's night. Personally, I like doing this every single Sunday morning. That's my time to reflect. That's my time to set the tone for the upcoming week. That's my time to get that slight edge. Because 99.99999% of people are not doing this on Sundays. Most people are hungover. Most people are dreading the week ahead. But if you want to have a slight edge, take the time to reflect and audit your week prior. This way, you can get that slight edge and get a little bit better every single week. Spend 5 to 10 minutes in stillness, without your phone, without anything going on, fully present. And I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. Number 1, what were my wins for this week? Personally, I literally write out health, wealth, relationships, personal. What were my wins for this week? You see, as human beings, we're our own worst critics. When are we allowed to just celebrate a win? No matter how big, no matter how small. Celebrate yourself, because ain't no one gonna do it for you. Don't let that one little negative thing just ruin your entire week, right? It's so easy to let that one little thing that didn't go your way just destroy the rest of your week. But a lot of the times, we have like 10 wins for that week that outweigh that one little loss that we had that week. Celebrate yourself. What are your wins for this week? Secondly, what didn't go that well this week? What didn't go your way? List them out. Be honest with yourself. It's okay if it hurts a little bit. It's okay if you cry a little bit. That's okay. And the third question, what are my goals going into this upcoming week? This is something that I've been doing religiously for the last 5 years, without missing. Every single week, it's a new opportunity to get better. Even if it's 1% better. Let's say that, your week was fucking terrible. Nothing went your way. You didn't hit your goals for the prior week. Nothing's been going the way that you wanted to. Life has been throwing curveball after curveball at you. That's okay. For your goals for the upcoming week, set small goals to get yourself back in momentum. Maybe that is, hey, hitting my wake-up times consistently. Hey, maybe that is spending 30 minutes every single day reading a book. Maybe that is going to bed 30 minutes earlier so that I can wake up more energized. This is why I can wake up with a full night of rest and still hit my wake-up time. Spend some time with yourself, 5 to 10 minutes every single weekend, and watch how much your life drastically changes. Not just in how your mood changes, but how much more optimal you can feel going into each and every single week. And the more that you do this, the more reps that you get in, the more it compounds over time. And that's how that slight edge is built. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen over a week. It doesn't happen over a month. But when you compound this shit month after month, year after year, decade after decade, you better look back and be shook in how far you've come. Start implementing this upcoming weekend. Share them wins. Celebrate them wins. Ask yourself what didn't go my way. And go ahead and set some goals for the upcoming week. Let's make it happen.